Alright guys, so let's get into it. So these are the colors I'm going to need when I'm done designing. So I want to just turn that off, delete the text. I'll send this one below. Alright, so this is what we're going to sketch, or we're going to design. So this is a sketch, so just make it large enough to take your full screen. Use relative position to centralize it, and then you lock it up. Next thing you need to do is to use the guide on your sketch to set your grid lines. These horizontal and vertical lines are guides for you to set your grid. So the grid button is right here. Let's get into it. So I'll click there, click on this little setting icon for the grid. Also click here to set my grid line. So I need like 8 or 9. So horizontal and vertical line. So I'm just going to click there. I'm going to say horizontal. Let me just say 8. I'll add one later. I do need 9. And then the vertical as well. Next. Let me say 9 for all. Okay, done. 9 for all. I click on OK. So those are the lines. Now we need to set it up to be in alignment with the grid lines that's on the sketch. Alright, so I'm going to really do that real quick. You need to highlight them and place them properly. Alright guys, so when you're done setting your lines up, so this is what you're gonna have. Alright, so now let's get into this. So for you to accept your grid lines, you click here. So the lines that you've arranged accordingly is going to be set for you to start using them. And then you click on this magnet icon here, get it activated, and then we can start designing. Let me shift this line a little bit. Alright, there we go. So now we can start designing. So we're just gonna, this magnet is going to help us make our grid lines to be able to help us guide our shapes when we're trying to insert it. So let's go into shapes, plus sign, click on shapes, and then we're going to use a square. So before anything, before I even insert it, I'm editing it already. And then these control dots, I'm trying to follow. You can see how the magnet is helping us. This is what we're going to do. I control my first shape to be like that. I insert it. Click on the plus sign, go to shapes again. Take the next shape. Before I even insert it, I'm doing the work already. Okay, click on OK. Now I'm going to merge these two. That's what we have. Next, you go to erase color and you take that off. Repeat the process again. So this shape color is going to be black as well. Going into shapes and then bring it down. Alright, that's what we have, and then we're going to merge and erase the color as well. Alright, so for the other one, this one, and you can see that for this one, we don't have this other, the other part is not here. Okay, we don't have the other side. So let's start with this one. For us to design this one, we're going to highlight this second one and we copy it. Okay, we bring it down. It's just alright, bring it down, then go to rotate and rotate it 45 degrees. Okay, that's what we have. Click on OK. Then you're going to highlight this one as well. We can even highlight the second one, that's okay. And you still copy it, bring it down, and then you rotate it again to negative 45. Okay, I did not place it properly. Let me place it properly, please. Now it's placed properly, and then you rotate it to minus 45, like that. So now, like I said, the order for this one, let me turn it off so you guys can see. We don't have the other part. There's half here, and for this section, the other half of it is not showing there. So we're going to have to use the mask tool to achieve that. So let me bring it back on. Okay, so now it's highlighted. Go to mask. Yeah, and mask the section you want to keep. So like this is the section I want to keep. I want to keep this section. Activate the enable it, and the mask mode should be out. Okay, I'm cutting out everything that is outside of the mask tool and keep what is inside. So I'm cutting out, and I click on OK. So that's what we're going to have now. Right, the next thing is we go to shapes. You can see, bring back my grid. I go to shapes, and I'll take a circle this time because I need a circle for this. Okay, so we have a circle like that, and then we click on that's inserted. Now we're going to merge everything we've done so far. Okay, literally everything. We're merging everything, and then we'll go to erase color, and that's what we have. So next step now is to design this part in the middle. So are we still going to use our grid? Okay, that's why I have it on. So we click on the plus sign and go to shapes. Take our square and control it like this, and then I'll increase the radius to 100, so it's going to form a circle. It's going to be easy using that grid, the grid lines, and the color should be black as well. I'll repeat the process again. We still need a circle, but for this time we control our square to be like this, and then the grid, or the radius, sorry, to 100. Now let me show you guys something. What we have to do now is a little bit tricky, because we need to make this little part, this little dark end of this square should be white. You get me? So that's what we have to do next. So that's what we got to do next. So I'm going to take that's now where this grid line and this grid line is very important, because they are not on any line on the sketch, but they will guide you to form a little square here. Sorry. So let's go take a shape. This can be tricky, so you have to make sure you take your time to do it. Please don't be in a hurry when you're doing this particular spot. Please, it's quite important for you not to be in a hurry. All right, so I'll click on OK. Let me see what I have so far. Let me check off my grid lines. Okay, that is perfect. That's what we got. Now we are going to merge everything as well. All right, that was great. And then we'll go to we'll go to erase color and wipe all the white color. All right, now here is the little trick that we have to do. We're still going to need our grid lines. They are quite important. So we're going to take a square here, a black square, make the color black, and bring it up like this. Click on OK. From that part to join, because we're trying to join this section, these breaks that we have here. Like if I go now, if I turn off, make this invisible, you see what I mean? Okay, so these are the breaks. Let me just turn off this one. So that's the part that I just created. You see that? All right, so let me bring back our sketch because we need it. All right, now the next one, bring back your grid. Take the next shape, also black as well, also black. Yeah, the grid is very helpful, to be honest. The grid line is massively helpful, like you see that. So we'll form the other part. Now if I go to my elements, let's say I'm taking off this and take off my grid, touch my background, you see. So now we have a little issue here for this one. So I need to extend this new shape to come right up to this spot to make what we want. So I'm going to activate, or bring back, sorry, and then bring back my grid, and then I highlight that new shape that I just did. This is it. Go to edit. You can go to edit, highlight it like this, extend it here, and take it back. That's better. So now if I click on OK, and if I turn this off, I turn my grid off, touch my background, it now makes sense, doesn't it? All right, now so here we're going to merge everything again as well. Oh yeah, merge everything. So that's where we are now. We're at this point. Now let's go to color. Our grids are still functional, so because I need it later, I can't joke with it. So now let's go to color, guys. So I imported the color stuffs already. Here they are. So for us to do a color now, go to color, activate, go to gradient, click on the plus sign down, and we're going to need one color should be down here and one color should be here. Okay, that's what we need. Now I also did a video on how to manipulate color in PixelLab, so if you're not quite good at color manipulation, please check the link in the description. You understand whatever I'm doing here. If I have to explain, it's going to take a lot of time. So this is one color, so I'm going to click on this, highlight it, click on the color icon here, click on the little bulb, select where I want the color from, and this is the color that I want, and I click on OK. Now click on OK. So we want have one color at that point. I actually need to invert these colors. These colors should be, this one should be down, my bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, this one should be here and this one here. Okay, this is how I want it to be. Okay, so we've done with this color. Now this is the second color. Click on it, click on the color icon, click on the bulb, click on where you want to extract your color from, and this is what we're extracting, and OK, click on OK. So this is what we have now. Now here's the trick. I want to show you guys a trick with PixelLab. So click on, let me put my background, should be white. Okay, this is what we have. Now I can make my color to be invisible. Now I want you to take a shape. This is quite important because I want to be able to extract color from this image later on. Like for example, now if I want to say I put a shape like this, let me just say take a shape, a square. Let me just show you guys what I want. And I want to give this extract color from this my newly formed logo to this square. It's not going to go. So like I highlight the square, I go to color, I click on the plus sign, click on the bulb. I will not see that newly formed logo. This is the one that we created before we gave it the color black. So it's the one with black that will show. So what you're going to do is this. Take a shape like this, send it out of the background, merge it with the current logo that we just created with this new color. Now this one will now show if you want to extract color from it. You get, and what you've merged out of the background cannot show. It's not going to show within the logo itself because it's out of the design workspace. But this merging helps you to be able to extract color from this logo itself. So that's a quick tip. It's very important. Now we have some work to do. If you realize all this time I did not shake my logo, I left it there because I'll come back to my grid lines. It's quite important. So okay, now we need to apply a little shadow. That's a very important trick. So for the shadow, I want a shape. I activated my grid pack here, so I want a shape. Now I'm going to go to color to fill it up. I'll give it a color like this. Now let's go to gradient. Sorry. Now the gradient should have 3 colors. So I'm going to click here to add 1 color in the middle. Now click on the first color. I'll click on the middle color and I make it to be black, so I don't want to take them anywhere. Okay, that's the middle color. Now this one here, these 2 colors, I'll make them transparent. So I'll click on it, click on color icon, make them transparent. Click on this one, click on color icon, make it transparent. There we go. Then I click on OK. This is what we are going to have when we do that. Now we need to, I want to rotate this to be like this. Yeah, I want this to be like this. This is how I want it to be. Click on OK. So this is what I'm going to have. Now I'm going to put it here. I'm trying to make something nice with these grid lines. I want to form a shadow there. Let me click on OK, turn off my grid and see what I have. So that's what I have right now. Now, activate my grid again. I need, this shadow need to show that it's a shadow. Now it's on top of the logo. Now I'm going to use one trick. I'll add another shape. Like this. You guys are going to see. This thing is basically, it's not hard. Like when you're designing, especially with PixelLab, one of the easiest tools to use. Okay, now I added the shape, right? Now I want to extract color from this my logo to put this here so that it's going to look like that shadow is under, like under the other handle. So I'm just going to go to color, to gradient, sorry. Click on the plus sign. I have 2 colors. This is the one that is down. So I'll click on one color, click here, click on the bulb. Now my logo will show. So I'll take this part here. This is the part because the shape part of it is here, the newly added shape. Click on OK. That's the lower part. Now I click on the other side, the other color, I add it up, click on my logo, and I take this top part because this top part, the new shape is also there because I want proper blending. So this is what I'm going to have, and I'll click on OK. Now let me turn off my grid, touch my background, like insert the shape first, touch my background. Now it looks exactly like the other part, like this part is behind, is under this one that's on top. Because of that trick, what we've done is we've just added this shape. This is what we've done. That's just it. So now what you do, if you're satisfied with your shadow, all you need to do now is merge everything. If you're not, you can go and you adjust it, blah blah blah, that's up to you, but this is a tutorial, I'm not going to go deep into that. So I'm just going to merge everything, and there we have our logo, guys. So I can give it a transparent background, or I can just make my background into a very dark color like this, and that's it, guys. So we've actually done the whole process. We've transformed the sketch into a logo with the color that we want. So this is an easy tutorial, guys. So check out, this is the sketch and this is the logo. So all you got to do now is save it in your phone. Save it as a project or save it to your phone. How did I do it? So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a pretty cool trick. I'll leave the sketch in the description if you like it. Try it as well. You can contact me on WhatsApp. Write your questions in the comments. And thanks for watching, guys. More videos are coming, so please like this video so YouTube can recommend it to more people. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.